Hello my friends, bonjour mes amis, comment ça va? J'espère que vous avez vu notre courriel et le post qui dit qu'on va être live aujourd'hui au lieu de demain. Parce que hier, j'ai oublié que on a la visite puis d'un artiste. An étranger, no, he's stranger. No, okay, he's a little stranger than me, but hello, Sophie. So, yeah, I forgot yesterday when I said I'll see you guys Friday. I forgot that I was doing my video Thursday because Antonis is here. He's in the house and we will be very busy with classes tomorrow. So that's why we sent out the email to say that I was doing the video today. So, bonjour, bonjour. On a envoyé un courriel pour annoncer que je vais être live en direct aujourd'hui. Puis je suis contente que vous autres l'ont vu déjà. Strange, maybe not a stranger. Okay, Michelle, better you than me.
Who's Michelle?
Come say hello. It's fine.
Michelle?
There he is. No, not that Michelle.
Ah.
No,
Hi, guys.
no.
How are you?
So, as I said, trouble has arrived. So, if the ground shook last night, it was because trouble got here. Tout le monde dit on est comme un frère puis une sœur. On se bat comme ça. Yes, can't wait for the classes. Everybody's saying they can't wait for the classes. Bonjour, Jacinthe. Hello, Sophie. Donc, oui, tout le monde est très hâte pour les cours. They're saying, welcome. Joanne says, oh, no. Our Joanne. Yeah, he's art journaling. He's art journaling. Let's take a peek.
Never happened before.
Let's take
Live.
a peek.
This is behind the scenes.
He's art journaling. And look, he used a Ron rice paper. Look how beautiful.
And flowers.
And flowers from Tracy. Hello, Julie.
Who would believe?
So, and look what he did to my brush. Is this the one?
Yeah. This is like bad quality. It's not me.
No.
Yeah.
No. I use it and nothing happened. Okay, he owes me a brush. Goes on the bill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome.
Everybody's saying bonjour, welcome, hello. All right. I'm just quickly, while we're waiting for people to pop in, I know this is a Christmas album. Oh, they're saying it's beautiful.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oui, superbe. Hi, everybody. Hi, Linda. Hello, Carmen. So, we got this album in. Yes, the Ron Rice papers are here, Michelle. We got this album in from Uniquely Creative, and we got all their page protectors, and I kept telling you that it is to make a very interactive album. Je parle toujours que les pages, les protecteurs qui vont dans cet album. Hello, Anne-Sophie. Hi, Antonia. I know we're not ready for Christmas. What I'm showing you here is the concept of the album, okay? Donc, c'est pas un album de Noël, c'est pas un cours qu'on donne, rien comme ça. C'est vraiment juste pour vous montrer quand je parle d'un album interactif avec plein de pages différentes et pourquoi il fait des paquets qui sont un assortiment de pages, c'est pour faire quelque chose comme ça. Donc, l'album est un Daily December, mais c'est juste pour vous donner des idées. So this is just to show you some ideas of how you can make it different. All right? So, just to show you, again, different size pages. Voilà, ça c'est un tiers de la page. And then you've got just a little tag on here, okay? But that becomes a page. So each one of these can be treated as a different page. Donc là, elle a découpé ça avec le matrice de le folio album, puis fait une page. So this was from the die for the folio album, and she made a page with it. Here is another here's another page that had different size pockets in it. Donc, vraiment, c'est intéressant juste de voir pourquoi on a plein de différentes pages prêtes. So you see, even putting in a small page in the middle, so it just makes it very interesting. Ça fait l'album plus intéressant. So you see that? Voilà, on a comme une demi-lune ou un demi-cercle. Là, on a une autre matrice de la folio album. Et voilà encore les protecteurs. So really, really, really a very cool album. And you see, when you have something, quand vous avez quelque chose qui n'a pas des trous et vous savez pas où percer les trous, on peut faire une bande séparément puis colle le projet dessus. Donc ça, c'est une enveloppe. Elle est utilisée dans le projet. Donc on voit que c'était une enveloppe, mais ça a donné un autre look dans l'album. So, très original, c'est vraiment du fun. Et ça, c'est l'album Uniquely. Il vient déjà avec certaines pages, les protecteurs dedans, mais vous pouvez aussi ajouter des autres. Donc, c'est un album très intéressant, très fun de jouer dedans. Puis aussi, on a des extras et il vous donne des papiers cartonnés qui sont juste neutres pour aller dans n'importe quel projet. So you also get these very neutral pages that are cardstock, a very rigid cardstock, like a nice cardstock that you can use in any old project. Okay, I've been wanting to show you that since Christmas or thereabouts. Okay, Ron Designs, back in town. We got another order from them. So, these rice papers are beautiful, okay? Ceux-là, ils s'appellent Hippie Mamie. Hippie Mamie. Then this one is just beautiful. Well, the numbers sont toutes RRDP. Well, yeah, RRDP. Donc, ceux-là, c'est 002. Allô, José. This one is 003. Ça s'appelle L. So, they are beautiful. 003. And that one's called L. 004. With these metal hearts. This one might even be the one Antonis. Nope, it's not the one he used. Ceux-là, c'est 005. Okay, and just look at these colors. Okay, donc 005. And that one was called, Regarde. Ceux-là, c'est Pensive, 006, Thinking, or Thinker. This one, 008, La Vie en Orange. Well, if this doesn't scream Odette, nothing does. La Vie en Orange. Bless you. Then this one is called Gold 2, c'est 010, Gold 2. Oh, look at this. I love this. Just love how those florals are on the faces and everything. And 014, and that one's called Ombre et Lumière. This one, it was just so funny. I couldn't resist this one. I love it. It's called Les Grands Yeux. Les Grands Yeux, the big eyes. And that is 015. This one is 016. I just love how funky these girls are. Okay, so really, really, really nice. Then we have 017, Poupette 2. Poupette 2. Really pretty. Then this one is Poupette Rose. So we've got four, you've got 3 focal points and then some florals. 018. Rêver croire. Donc ceux-là, ils s'appellent Rêverie. And I am loving this purple around here.
Beautiful.
They are just gorgeous. I think if Antonis had his way, he would buy one of each. 019, Rêverie.
I already got a lot. That's beautiful.
I love the dogs. The dogs are back. The dogs are back in town. Dogs are back in town. The dogs are back. The dogs are back. Pitou.
Drown it out.
Pitou, Petu.
Pay 2. Okay, I can wait.
Oh, if you could have seen the look I was giving him. Which one?
Walk around here.
Which one what?
Oh, no,
Michelle replied to
said,
Antonia.
This screams Michelle, so
Oh,
I was asking her.
which one? Yes, sorry. Ça c'est 025, 25. Then this one with all the smaller images of the dogs. Great, these would be great for the ATC cards, etc. 026, Pitou en folie. Then these florals, to me this screams Tracy as well. Okay, with the florals with all the colors. Loving that. Donc ceux-là, c'est duo floraison. 028. The hearts, of course, the hearts are beautiful. 029. Avalanche de cœur. So Marika, good job. These are all made or designed by Marika Lemay, and they are beautiful. Then we've got Quator Fleury. Okay. Ceux-là, c'est le 32. Le 34, encore, 4 différents morceaux dedans. So it's nice to have the different sizes. Symphonie de couleurs. And then you guys know I love the black and whites. So I just love everything black and white. So 041, Doodle Visage en duo. Et ceux-là, c'est Doodle Visage en duo numéro 2. So those are 42 and 43. No, 41 and 42. 41 et 42. Maintenant, les fleurs. So we've got the beautiful flowers. Fleurs monochrome. So we have monochromatic flowers. Sorry, Michelle.
This one I'm going to do next.
Oh, this is what Antonis is working on next. Ceux-là. Son prochain projet est avec cet papier-là. Yeah. Then we have Trio Fashion. I just love this one. I think these girls are just fun and funky. Et après ça, on peut ajouter les cœurs. Donc, très, très, très joli. Then we've got 046 Duo Beauté. So, beautiful, beautiful. Duo of beauties. Then we've got des hauts et des bas. Ups and downs. Okay, so ups and downs. So this is 049. Ici, this is just so interesting. Like very, very funky. Girls want to have fun. Ceux-là s'appelle Émotion. Émotion. Then we have nos joueurs d'hockey. So that one's just called hockey, numéro 61. Too many decisions to make a pick. I know, they're just all beautiful. Sourire à la vie. Smile at life. 061. Okay, and I even love the little book text in the flowers. Did you see that? Book text in those flowers. Then we've got taffeta Quator 0.67. And then this beauty, just on her own, ça s'appelle Visage de porcelain. Visage de porcelain 0.68. Ça, je vois sur une canvas. I see that on a canvas. Same with this one. Taffeta plein pied. She is gorgeous. 0.70, 0.70. Then these guys are just hysterical. Okay. Animalerie, ATC. I don't care. These don't have to go on ATCs. These just make you smile. Okay. They are hysterical. So love those. And then we've got Image ATC. Encore, il ne faut pas être juste pour les ATC, mais c'est là. And yeah, he's starting another page. So those of you who always say, I don't know what to do with rice paper, you just tear it and get it down on the paper, and then you work around it.
Yeah, that's actually is good on white. So you start.
You just put your glue down. Vraiment. Lui, il utilise le mixed media glue de Stamperia. He should be using the rice paper glue.
No, it's okay.
I know it's okay.
It kind of like disappears, you see?
Yeah. Donc, le papier, quand on travaille sur quelque chose blanc, c'est comme disparaît dans le fond.
Get this behind the scenes we get.
Yay!
So, really, really nice. And then, you see, it practically just melts into the paper.
You can see the line.
Yeah,
But if
that's
you
going to
take-
be covered.
Yeah, if you take a little bit ivory or white.
Oui. Donc, vous pouvez le couvrir même les lignes. Mais moi, des fois, j'aime voir les lignes parce que je vois les fibres. I like to see the fibers from the paper, too.
Do you have a sponge?
Do I have a sponge?
If you have
Somewhere.
sponge, I can show them very fast how to blend it.
A sponge fast.
Tell me where.
I have no clue. Where are my sponges? Anybody know?
Anybody have a video now?
Try the third or fourth drawer down. All right, I'm going to continue here while he's
going to show them.
going to show you. Okay, what's he using? He's using a little tiny sponge. Donc, il prend un petit peu de peinture ivoire
Yeah, and then you just go look.
et il va juste aller doucement autour de le papier.
But that needs process, right? A lot of layers?
Oui, donc il faut être patient. You have to be patient parce que vous allez faire plusieurs couches pour être certaine que ça va être couverte. Pour couvrir proprement.
But very important, because you put a lot of color around, but when you don't have so much color here, you can just dab also a little bit on inside the paper, so it kind of like blends all
So
together.
it blends, yes.
Yeah.
So you see, quand il n'y a pas beaucoup de peinture qui reste sur ton éponge, tu peux continuer sur le papier pour être certaine que la couleur, il va blender très bien.
And still the line,
Allô, Guylaine.
because still you can see it.
Yep.
But then I will take paint with palette knife and put a little bit thicker, and then with stencil and everything, like this line is going to disappear eventually.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolument. So, the man has spoken. We'll check back in with him in a minute. Excellent trick, she said. Oui, vraiment du fun. OK, on va regarder encore. Il va finir son technique. So here we've got our wood pieces, bonne fête. Il y en a plusieurs bonnes fêtes. On a aussi bonne fête avec une tasse de vin. So we've also got bonne fête with a wine glass. Les bâtons de hockey avec les petits rondelles. So we've got hockey sticks and pucks. We've got merci. Donc, il y en a 4. C'est un bon format. Then we have this bonne fête. Et c'est ceux-là qu'on avait déjà. C'est la bonne fête qu'on a eu le premier batch. Même le joyeux anniversaire qu'on a eu le premier batch. So, That's our bonne fête and our joyeux anniversaire. Then there's this bonne fête. Il y en a 6 dedans. Et les bonnes et les fêtes sont séparées. So you can put them one on top of the other, une par-dessus de l'autre. Then we have bonne fête des mères. Okay, we do have that coming up. Donc, il y en a 2 dans le paquet. Puis, bonne fête des mères comme celle-ci. Donc, tu vois, il y a une petite différence entre les deux. So, you've got a small difference in those. Bonne fête des mères. And same thing with bonne fête des pères. Okay, so same thing. We've got that one. And then we've got bonne fête des pères comme ceux-là. So, you can see the difference in the size of them. All right. Then we have félicitations. Félicitations, 4 fois. Parfaitement imparfait. Perfectly imperfect. Love that. Okay. Yes, okay. Profiter de la vie. Profiter de la vie, une fois. Then we have bonne retraite. Je reçois toujours les demandes pour bonne retraite. So these pieces can be painted. You can ink them. You can use sprays on them. You can use your pastes. Donc, il y a plein de façons de les teinter. Ceux-là, c'est pour toi. Joyeuse Pâques. Et enfin, la retraite. Enfin, la retraite. So, there is that. Then I got 2 more of their foam stamps. So we got étampe mousse duo de bordure. Okay, so this one, you can stamp one and then stamp the other on top. Ou vous pouvez les utiliser séparément. Allô, Nathalie. So you can stamp one on top of the other, or you can use them separately. And here and now, ici et maintenant. Ici et maintenant. Et ceux-là, c'est un peu gros. Plus gros. Okay? So really nice. And then we got our toppers back in. Okay? Donc, ceux-là, c'est de anniversaire. Et c'est le petit, comme une petite fée. So it's like a fairy girl. Actually, she's not really a fairy. She's just very cute. Donc, ceux-là sont pour mettre sur des cartes. Faites ce que vous voulez, mais ils sont fun sur les cartes d'anniversaire. So this one is all birthday. So it's called Fête Frou-Frou. Fête Frou-Frou. And this one here is Homme Drôle. Homme Drôle. So these are the ones we had already, and you'll be able to see the images online. So very cute. And so now he's moving on to his second page and debating what he's going to put on there.
I already know, but...
He already knows what he's going to put on there.
But I need some paint first.
He needs paint first, because he's going to put one of these ladies, and that's going to give them... No, you don't think so?
Maybe not, no.
So you see how he's totally tied that in, and now it's fading into the background. Donc, on le voit que maintenant, ça a l'air pas comme juste un morceau de papier sur une page. Déjà, ça a l'air une portion de la fond. Et oui, ça va rester un point focal, mais au même temps, ça va devenir une partie de le fond. So he's going to keep it as a focal point, but also blend it in as part of the background. So that is the beauty of rice papers, à cause qu'ils sont assez minces, puis subtils, pas subtils nécessairement, mais on peut les faire une portion de la page facilement. So we'll check back with you in a few minutes. All right. From Jamie Rogers. Jamie Rogers used to be with Creative Expressions. Yes, Creative Expressions. Et maintenant, il fait lui-même son compagnie. Et ça, c'est une entwined leaves die. Okay? It is beautiful. C'est 29,50 pour chacun, pour toutes ces 7 modèles. La seule chose, sont attachés comme une matrice. Okay? So they are attached like one die. Allô, Geneviève? So if you want this piece here, you can pass it in your machine, but with just a piece of paper over here. Or you just pass the whole die and you keep the extras for another day when you want a flourish. So those are your options. Okay? Vraiment, vraiment joli. So that is entwined leaves. The other one is called floral bouquet. Floral bouquet. Aussi 29,50. Et ceux-là, ça vient en deux matrices. Une pour les fleurs, puis une pour les feuillages. So one for the flowers, one for the foliage. Okay? So those are two beautiful dies, new for us. So loving that. This is the Sweet Bee Memories. We had Sweet Bee Memories en pâte de papier. Maintenant, on a eu les éphémères, les découpes qui vont avec. So these are all the die cuts that go with the Sweet Bee Memories that we had gotten the paper in from Studio Light. Ceux-là sont toutes pré-coupées. These are already pre-cut. Okay? So these are already pre-cut. Il ne faut pas utiliser des ciseaux. All right, so gorgeous, gorgeous. Oublie pas, on a encore les places dans les cours d'Antonis pour ce fin de semaine. Si jamais vous voulez nous joindre. So, here we go. He's starting to add color in there.
It's just the base.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change a lot.
Maurice needs to watch over Antonis. I think you're correct. Maurice should be keeping an eye on this guy.
Should be, eh?
Okay. Now, ceux-là qui étaient très populaires est revenu en stock. Donc, ça c'est Curious Roofer. And I love this cat. I really do. But this dog, and I showed this yesterday because we got him back in, Skyline Sniffs. He is hysterical. Donc, je l'aime tellement. Hier, j'ai vous montré les livres Secret Garden et Codex. OK, j'ai montré les deux. Aujourd'hui, on a reçu notre stock comme promis. Et aussi, on a eu celle qui s'appelle Cookbook. Donc, on va regarder. Oh, Aaron's favorite. On va regarder ceux-là, vite, vite. So, this one is beautiful and definitely could be for pages. Could be definitely for a cookbook. It could, oh, I love those vintage recipe cards. Look at this. This can go in any vintage kind of album. This would be fun to make a recipe book for a friend who's getting married. Quelqu'un qui va être marié, de faire un livre de recettes ou à une bridal shower. Ça peut marcher très, très, très bien pour ça. But just gorgeous. Okay, really, really, really nice. So, as usual, they just did a beautiful job. Look at that. Okay, encore, on a les petites pochettes, on a les petites étiquettes. So, again, you have tags, you have pockets. On a les collants. Donc, ça, c'est une page de collants. Une autre page avec des étiquettes et des autres choses à découper. And these beautiful, beautiful papers. So, ça, c'est le livre qui s'appelle Cookbook. All right. So, really, really a beautiful one. You see that? Et encore, on a des pochettes, des tags et plusieurs enveloppes, d'autres pochettes ici sur la couverture. Et si on n'utilise pas ça, vous avez un beau papier que vous pouvez utiliser en triple. And And our Stamping Buddy Pro is back in stock, just to let you know. All right, waffle flour restock and more. Okay, so Erin's getting her computer ready. I assume that we're going to have some samples. Donc voilà, we've got our waffle flour collage wild butterflies. I want you to know that he just goes through my stash and he just goes, oh, I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this. Oh, I need to take this one home with me. He's having a lot of fun here. Okay, Monsieur Antonis. So, voilà. Ça, c'est les papillons. The postage collage wild butterflies qui ont parti vite, vite. Et il y a une matrice qui match ceux-là. So this one is the one and only that had a die that matched it. So it cuts out like 4 or 5 of the butterflies. And again, there is a sample of it. So lots and lots of fun. Oh, pretty. Okay.
We already looked at some.
Next, yeah, we've already looked at these. So this is Postage Collage Forest Sunset. Forest Sunset. No, Maurice is supposed to be protecting my stuff.
Oh, look at that for Father's
Oh,
Day.
look at that for Father's Day. Ça a l'air comme les timbres.
You don't always have to use them in a full postage collage.
OK, donc vous pouvez faire les scènes puis tout ça. Hello, Stephanie. And then we have Postage Collage Tropical Sunset. Tropical Sunset. And there's one sample with that. OK. Donc, moi, je trouve tous ceux-là qui font les scènes sont incroyables. Vous savez que ça, c'était ma sortie préférée de Waffle Flower. And then this one, which sold out so quickly, c'est
Wild birds.
Wild Birds.
Look at the teinte en teinte.
Ah, look at that. Teinte sur teinte. Et ça, c'est dans le Slimline, une version de Slimline. Puis après ça, ils ont utilisé les faux mini seals. So, beautiful, beautiful line. Then we've got the Postage Collage Lake Sunset by the lake. Donc, proche à la lac. And there's a gorgeous, gorgeous scene with that one. Okay, really, really beautiful. Now, this is new pour nous autres. C'est pas nouveau, mais c'est nouveau pour nous. C'est Best Friend. Ça s'appelle Best Friend. Étampe. Et il y en a une matrice qui... Oh, Erin's favorite. Il y en a... Ça, c'est les chats, mais ça, c'est les chiens. And look at that.
To look at
Just
a few of these.
very cute.
J'adore. J'adore.
I know.
Si quelqu'un me fait faire une carte pour moi dans le futur.
Just beautiful.
Un Heinz.
Yes, there's a Heinz. Keep going. Breathe.
I'm sorry, I'm breathing.
Okay, they are so
Oh, en
cute.
couleur aussi. Happy Father's Day.
Yes.
Non.
Yes.
Oh. OK.
Donc,
Je relaxe.
OK.
Je m'excuse.
Ça, c'est le étampe. Ça, c'est le matrice. Oui, il fait une bundle, mais il n'était pas en stock. Donc, je l'ai commandé séparément parce qu'il était trop cute de ne pas l'avoir en stock. On avait déjà le chat. So, this is the Catitude combo. OK? Donc, maintenant, on a ceux-là qui s'appellent Best Friend. Et vous pouvez utiliser aussi les matrices seules, comme dans la carte qu'on vient de le voir. C'était seulement les matrices qu'ils ont mis. So, very, very cute. So, that is Best Friend and then Best Friend Die. Then we've got the 3-tiered shelf. Yeah, 3-tiered shelf. 3-tiered shelf. And there's a bunch of samples there with the cats.
Et les plantes et les
les
livres
plantes.
sont les ajoutes, oui?
Oui, les plantes, les livres, tout ça, c'est des ajoutes. La lampe. So all those are extras, but it shows that when you buy a bunch of the different things, they go onto these shelves. So this is the 3-tiered shelf. Then here we've got the catalog die. Catalog. Okay? And catalog. Hello?
Hello?
Catalog.
Catalogue, c'était les livres.
421572. So look at that. Isn't that cute? So cute. So really, really, really nice. Ça, c'est les livres. We also have the shelves. Okay. So this one is called shelves. Très original. Shelves. Et vous pouvez faire ça séparément, comme vous faites dans une chambre. Donc, vous pouvez faire une scène avec les shelves.
Treat your shelf.
Treat your shelf. Yeah, very funny. Donc, ça vous montre les idées. Okay? So that is the shelves. Ça, c'est nouveau pour nous aussi. Then we got back in the cupcake topper die. Ça, c'est celle qui était avec les petits gâteaux qu'on a eu, ça fait 2 mois, je pense. So these were the toppers that went with that cupcake stamp and die set. Okay, so that's that. Then we go to our postage collage slimline. So these are the blocks. Those are the ones that go over our postage collage. Donc, ceux-là, ça va par-dessus de le postage collage. Et c'est postage collage slimline blocks. Next, I found this one, deckled frames. I hadn't seen this. Ceux-là est très intéressant. Et vous pouvez voir les cadres autour. Pas les cadres, mais les deckled frames autour. Ils ont fait en 2 formats.
Ça donne un effet très cool.
Oui. So ça a l'air comme un papier déchiré. It looks like a torn paper. And then les fenêtres au centre étaient faites avec cette trio-là. So that was done with this trio here to get those beautiful, beautiful windows in the middle. Okay? Then you can make it into a frame. Si vous placez les 2 ensemble dans ton big shot, ça va vous faire un cadre. Un cadre. Okay. Then we've got, oh, very cute. There's so many cute ones there, guys. Donc, vous pouvez aussi utiliser les morceaux qui tombent d'ici. So, yes, beautiful. Then we have our lacy layers dies. What size? What size, Antonia? It is the biggest size. It doesn't say. Can somebody let me know what the biggest size is? It looks like an A2, but actually it looks a little bit bigger. So this one is lacy layers. I'll get back to you on that, Antonia. They're measuring it for me. Lacy layers. Should we check in on our artist friend? He's done a lot. Okay, so now he took stamps. Il a pris des étampes, toutes des différentes étampes. Puis, tu vois, déjà, il a incorporé le noir et blanc comme ça.
You look how you blend the rice paper with the stamps.
And
cool.
you see how you've blended in the rice paper with the stamps. You tied them in there by stamping over them as though it wasn't there. Okay?
Yeah.
Et là, il a fait un peu dans le fond des alphabets, des lettres. Et maintenant, il va ajouter mes cercles.
And in general, I like to overlay my stamps.
Yes. And you always, on veut toujours mettre nos étampes par-dessus des autres étampes. On veut pas qu'ils soient au centre de la page seul. You never want them just in the center of the page by themselves. So you see, you overlap it. And it doesn't look like a mess. It looks natural.
And space.
You need one more.
I need one more?
Yes, because
And
you need
and always
three.
Space.
Et il faut toujours avoir de l'espace au centre. Donc, on tire la page et l'œil vers le centre.
It's okay.
Who's that guy?
So there you go. You see how by doing the three, you've got your focal triangle. Okay?
And this could be done now.
You have to
could-
remember, he's just learning art journaling.
You can just put the words here and you're
Yeah.
done.
Donc ça peut être fini et en mettant juste les mots sur le côté gauche, puis ça va être fini. He's going to keep going because he always does, but this could just be done
Done.
right there.
And you have
So-
fun in 1 hour. You have so much fun.
Wait, et même pas une heure. It didn't even take an hour.
Yeah.
All right, so this die here is 4 and looks like the 4 1/4, so I'm going to say it's probably the 5 1/2 as well. I can't see where the top ends, but it feels, yeah. Antonia, I think it's an A2.
Cool rice papers.
Yeah, very cool rice paper. Yeah, it just looks beautiful. Bring it closer a little. Really, really nice. Okay? So, lot of fun. Thank you for that. All right, so here we've got our deckled frames. Then we have Oh, Erin, did you take down the 4 bundles?
So you have 2 bundles?
2 bundles. Okay. Nesting postage die. Voilà. Donc, ça, c'est le postage, Erin. Nesting postage die. Après ça, on a reçu les A6 blocks et le A7 blocks, the A7 blocks. Okay. So, tu peux voir juste autour le postage, le petit. So, there they are. You see how cute they are as little postage dies? So, voila. And then we got back in our postage collage mini seals die. And we got back in our envelopes die. So there's our mini seals. Okay? Donc, ça vous donne la look comme ça. Vous mettez le glossy accents par-dessus. And then the big envelopes die. And that gives you this. Okay? So there we go. That is our restock and new stuff of waffle flour. Okay? So there goes that. Now, oh,
Wait!
why is there more over
There's
there?
more.
Okay. We also got les souhaits pour aller sur les toppers. Ça, c'est les sentiments pour aller sur les toppers. Ceux-là, Suzanne a demandé pour ça et j'ai trouvé ça très versatile. So Simply Said sold out very quickly last time, and we got that one back in. And then we've got our, what was this one called? Postage Collage Seals. Et voilà, eux autres sont faits avec les étampes. Now notice this stencil in the background. Okay, check le pochoir qui remplit chaque carré. So, that is this one. We did not get it with the first batch. On n'a pas eu dans la première batch, donc ceux-là est nouveau et ça vous donne la look comme ça. Vous pouvez le faire juste sur votre papier ou aussi vous pouvez faire juste sur les petits timbres. So you can also do it on the postage one, okay? And they'll look like little envelopes posted. And then I also had somebody who asked for the cloudy stencil from Waffle Flower. And so therefore, of course, I didn't get just one because it has clouds all around. Il y en a des nuages autour. And also we've got the clouds in the middle. So that is the cloudy stencil. And you can see that's how they did this one, this card here, avec les nuages. Then you can see les nuages dans le fond. You can see the clouds, the clouds. So that is the cloudy stencil. Hello, Ron Design is watching.
Hi, Ron.
You just missed, vous avez manqué par 10 minutes toutes vos affaires. On vient de les montrer, ça fait une dizaine de minutes.
Tout le monde adore.
Ils ont tout adoré. Puis check, on a un artiste avec nous cette fin de semaine-là. Puis il vient de faire 7 pages pour nous avec vos papiers de riz et aussi celle-ci. So, 2 beautiful pages done with Ron rice papers. So, really, really nice. Thank you for joining us.
Merci.
Okay. We got some spellbinders in, guys. This is new. They showed it to me on Monday. Okay? Ils viennent de le montrer lundi. Puis c'est arrivé déjà en magasin. Okay? So, we've got the Alex Siberia collection. And this one has an Asiatic feel, obviously. So this one has an Asian feel to it. And this is called Kokeshi Dolls. Kokeshi Dolls. Look how beautiful. All right. Kokeshi Dolls. And Erin's just trying to see if we can get a little sample. Oh, very pretty. Look at this one. Really, really nice. Okay? Donc, vraiment, vraiment joli. Ça, c'est les kokeshi. Go on the other one. Et voilà l'autre. Okay? So, oh, I will tell him. I will definitely tell him. Sylvie. All right. Hello, Anne. So here we go. That is the Kokeshi dolls. Then we've got the fan and bow. Okay, the fan and bow. Look at that. Check le détail. So really, really, really pretty. Wow. That is a beautiful fan. And Erin's pulling up a nice sample for us of the fan. Just look at that. Simple, tout simplement, sur la carte. C'est la seule item. So very, very pretty. Next we go to the Kokeshi dolls en better press plate. Donc, oublie pas que pour ceux-là, vous avez besoin d'avoir un better press ou un glimmer, OK? Donc, il faut avoir un better press ou un glimmer. Et eux autres, ils viennent aussi avec les matrices. So you can better press them and then cut them out. And look at this beautiful card made with it. Okay? So beautiful, beautiful card.
Oh, that's so cool.
Okay? So really, really nice. Et ça, c'est fait avec un better press. Et ça a l'air qu'ils ont peut-être utilisé le foil aussi. And there are a couple of sentiments in there as well. Then there's this gorgeous embossing folder. Oh, you have to pull up something. This is called Floral Fans. I don't know, guys. This to me is breathtaking. Breathtaking. Okay. Really, really nice. Voilà. Ils ont utilisé en arrière. Voilà. So very, very, very pretty. So that is a gorgeous embossing folder. Really, really gorgeous. Then we've got the aussi pour le better press ou le glimmer. Again, for the better press or glimmer. Hi, Shelley. We've got the blossoms and sentiments. Okay. And we did see a card where they had the sentiment coming down on one of the cards. So these are vertical sentiments. You don't see them everywhere. Donc, sont pas toujours disponibles. Voilà. So here's where we saw them. Encore avec le poupée. On a vu les souhaits. So you can see how beautiful they look there. And I think that the flowers are what, no, maybe not these flowers. I think they use this one. Donc, ça, c'est les fleurs. Okay. Mais they also have the cherry blossoms, aussi en plaque. Okay, so again, you need to have the plate for the cherry blossoms. All right. So we've got the cherry blossoms. Look at this. Gorgeous. Donc là, ils ont utilisé le foiling et le better press. Donc on voit les deux dans les cherry blossoms. Okay. So that is the series from Alex Siberia. Now we have this one, and this one is a Spellbinders collection, and it is just a beautiful, beautiful, I want to say note-taking kind of thing. This one here is called Pushpin Notes, just because they can't call it a Post-it. Mais voilà. You see how cute that is? Donc, vraiment, vraiment mignonne comme une matrice. So you see? It just gives you that really fun look. And take note of this piece in the back, because I'm going to show you how they made that as well. Donc, ça c'est celle-ci. All right, so this is this one, which is called the Torn Paper Edges. Et c'est ceux-là que Diana a dit qu'elle va utiliser dans son cours aussi. So Diana said she was using this in her class as well. Et voilà, torn paper edges. Vous pouvez faire la look déchirée, comme ça. Mais aussi, comme je vais vous montrer dans l'autre. Erin, the other page, please, that we looked at. That one there. So then we have this one right here. So you see how they use that torn piece that looks like when you tear a page out of a notebook. For the actual background, they used this here, the registration plate, de les lignes. Okay? Donc, ça vous donne comme un papier ligné. So you get like a lined paper. Donc, il y a deux morceaux. Vous faites encore dans votre Better Press, vous faites ça en noir, puis après, vous faites la ligne par-dessus en rouge. So again, you would do this in your Better Press, and you would do one in either black or in the blue, and then you would put the second line down, and it will look like a piece of paper. OK? Ça va l'air comme un morceau de papier que vous pouvez écrire dessus. Mais en même temps, vous pouvez, après avoir fait ça, ajouter le côté déchiré. Soit ceux-là, soit ceux-là. Donc, vous avez deux façons de le faire. Vous pouvez faire une déchirée ou la look de le page qui sort d'un cahier. OK? So that is called Take Note. Et ceux-là encore est pour un Better Press ou un Glimmer. The next one that they did, they called the Journal Grid. Donc encore, vous pouvez faire des feuilles vous-même comme un grid. Et voilà l'image qu'on a vue. Puis encore, ils ont fait le côté déchiré. All right. And I'm going to show one more, and then we have to go see what our crazy artist is doing again.
Another one or same one?
Et voilà. This one is called Memo Splatter. I love this. Okay, you know me, vous me connaissez. Je adore tout le spatter. Donc voilà, ça c'est un splatter, mais encore, il faut avoir le Better Press ou le Glimmer. Do you have the splatter sample? And I'm going to walk over here. And Sylvie, si vous regardez encore, il est en train de faire une autre page. So the owner of Ron Designs was watching, and they were very, very honored that you were using her products.
Very happy. They told them that they're very good.
Donc, il dit que vos produits sont vraiment, vraiment fantastiques. All right. So, here we... Oh, I love that one. Here we go with 2 samples with the spatter. So there are, she says wow to that. Donc voilà les spatters. Ils sont vraiment, vraiment jolis. Donc ceux-là, ils ont fait en couleur multicouleur. Puis ceux-là en noir, ça a l'air comme une mini cahier. So you can do so much with that, right? So as you see, it seems the Better Press is here to stay, and it's just coming out with some crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. All right, the next line is from Lisa Horton, okay? Lisa Horton. I know, Antonia, you're going to go, oh no, I'm sorry. Okay, donc ceux-là de Lisa Horton, le premier, c'est Scallop and Stitched Edge Dies. Donc, sont dentelés et on a la couture aussi. Donc, c'est un mélange. On voit qu'il y en a des unis et avec la couture. So, there are some plain and 2 stitched. And then you have the beautiful bow. Vous avez le beau boucle avec ça aussi. So, this is Lisa's newest collection. Just came out hot off the presses. Oh, look how pretty.
Uh-oh, Anton, they put a butterfly.
I know. They do that specifically for Antonia. All right, was there another one?
Just give me a second.
And there's another one. And those flowers, les fleurs, sont faites de notre prochaine matrice. So this is called Layered Wildflowers. Layered Wildflowers. And you saw how beautiful that was. Okay. So these are the Layered Wildflowers. And we're going to look at a beautiful card. Oh, that's pretty. Done with it? Donc, donne-moi 2 secondes. Erin est prête avec l'échantillon. So there you go. Donc ça c'est fait avec les wildflowers. Et prends note que ça ici, il est fait sur la fleur. So you can see that it's the 2-tone. Okay?
Do you want to show them how I fix the mess?
How you fix the mess? Sure.
Tell them in French.
Yes.
But the only thing they have to do is just to put the colors down, right? So now this looks like messy a little bit, but the colors are still wet. So I take a baby wipe, and then now is the time that fix everything. Look how, this is what I did also on the other one.
Donc il a mis les couleurs, puis pendant que les couleurs sont encore mous, il prend un petit serviette humide, puis comme ça, il blende tout ça ensemble.
This is what I did also on this one.
C'est la même chose qu'il a fait sur le vert.
I was with green and ivory. Here is, I don't care, I had even green.
Ça, c'est framboise puis ivoire.
They don't just have to go. Just do it. Don't think too much. Here I did more blending. It's like, because of the black is so strong.
Yeah.
So it kind of like comes from inside. So I care only about only the black lines.
Right. Donc, ça, il a fait ça plus subtil que les lignes noires. Il sort, puis c'est ça qu'on voit tout de suite. And this one is the next die that I'm going to show you. OK? Donc, voilà. Et ceux-là, ils s'appellent layered gladiolus. So, layered gladiolus, a beautiful, beautiful dye. Okay. Really, really nice. And then Lisa as well made some better press plates. Donc voilà, ça c'est une. Ça s'appelle splatters. Splatters. And they really are just that. Sont vraiment juste ça. Ça splatters. Mais regarde comme il fait un fond très, très, très joli. You see that? Vraiment joli. So that's splatters. And then we've got script text. Donc, on a besoin d'un texte ou une écriture en tout format. Une étampe, une matrice, une pochoir et maintenant un press plate. OK? Encore pour le better press ou le foiling. This would be gorgeous in foil. Okay? So this one is called script text. And I believe Erin's pulling up a sample. And you'll be able to see how subtle it is meant for a background. Okay? Donc, c'est vraiment dans le fond. It is meant to be in the background. So here, they made it more forefront avec un fleur. Et là, je trouve qu'on voit plus le fond que la fleur. Donc, so. Mais ceux-là ici, je l'adore. Okay, I love this because I love gold on black, but I'm finding the flower is blending in quite a bit. Okay, so here it's really popping. And of course, Lisa does a sentiment. So we've got sending tons of love, birthday hugs, smiles, get well wishes, etc. Donc ça c'est le souhait, puis il y a une matrice pour les découper. Ça c'est une set d'étampes. Okay? And then we've got the butterfly. You knew it was coming, right? Because we saw it on the first card. So this one is called Butterfly Silhouettes. Et encore, c'est pour le better press. Et on a beaucoup dans cette paquet-là. On a les plaques. Puis on a les matrices aussi. So you've got the die for cutting out the words. You've also got the die for cutting out all the butterflies. So really, really a gorgeous, gorgeous set. Look at this. Okay, so I love that they use the spatter behind there. And then here you've got the different butterflies. Donc vraiment, vraiment joli. That's our beautiful line from Lisa. These here, so the real color is like a viewfinder, okay? Donc, on reçoit le rond, puis aussi vous avez quelque chose pour les petits, pour faire les petits fenêtres. So you got your viewfinder, and then you've got the little kind of squares there to fill in the spaces, okay? And while Erin's pulling that up, I'm going to show you that we got back in our perfume dye, and that's what Francine used to make this beautiful card. Okay? So, et elle a fait un shaker. Donc, voilà. C'est le parfum qui a fait ça. Okay? So, voilà. We've got that. Next, we've got the Joker back in stock. Okay, so the Joker is back in stock. So here is the viewfinder. There is our viewfinder. And now, you want to quickly pull up a picture of the Joker? Mais lui est gros. So he's a big guy. And he goes with the J.C. Gaspar line. Or J.C. Gaspar, I'm not sure. But the Joker sold out so quickly. Okay, really, really quickly. So there is a perfect example of him. Okay, so a lot of fun. All right, now this next line I'm very excited for.
Me too.
This one screams Father's Day, screams, oh, I don't know. I just get so many people that come in here looking for cars and vintage cars. So let's start from the beginning. What's the beginning? Let's say first we start with our speedometer. Okay? So this is a speedometer. Voilà. C'est là. So that is our speedometer.
Computer died. 1 second.
Yes, the cars, Antonia. I'm sorry. Donc voilà. That is the speedometer. Next, on a les souhaits pour aller avec ça. So we've got our happy birthday, our happy Father's Day, have a classic day, happy anniversary. Quoi d'autre? What else? Cruising by to say, and then you can put it with any of those. Thought you could use a little pickup, haha, to go with the pickup truck. Wishing you endless miles of joy. I am utterly delighted to call you my friend. Donc, plein de choses comme ça. And these are our cars. Okay? These are our cars. So, we've got the classic car. Ça, c'est la voiture classique. Sont chacune le même prix, 34 et 50. Ça, c'est la voiture classique. So this is our classic car. Tous les morceaux pour le faire. Classic car. Okay. Then we have our muscle car. Okay. Donc ça, c'est notre speedster. Fantastique. Donc voilà. That's the muscle car. Sont toutes le même prix, comme j'ai dit. Toutes le même prix. Et on a le timeless truck, le camion. Okay? And again, there's all sorts of pieces to go with it. Donc oui, sont vendus séparément, mais aussi on a en bundle. Okay? Donc, en bundle, ça baisse un petit peu, c'est 86 et 25 au lieu de 103 et 50. So, instead of like 103.50, it comes out less. It comes out to 86.25. And then we've got these beautiful car examples for you. So, you see the muscle car, le camion, le speedometer ici, puis encore le muscle car, et voilà le voiture classique. Cruising by to say hi, and there's another classic. So really, really, really quite beautiful. Okay? Donc ça c'est les voitures, the speedometer, les souhaits. Then from the better press, we have the Radiant Starburst. Radiant Starburst. Ça aussi, c'est un plaque Better Press. Okay? And I'm sorry, Odette, but don't use that language, young lady. Donc voilà, check comme il est en arrière de notre camion. Look how it looks behind that truck. Isn't that just beautiful? It is gorgeous. Oh, hang on. I'm going to finish this one more for the car, and then we're going to take a peek at our friend. Then we've got the words die. Have a classic, happy birthday, Father's Day, anniversary, best wishes, or congrats. So a great word die for that. All right. We're going to take a peek over and see what he's been up to.
Are we?
Yes, we are.
Why?
We're just taking a peek.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
Donc
pretty much.
déjà, il a commencé à faire des dessins tout autour. So already putting in all sorts of stuff, adding in touches of color. All right. We have received back in stock our gorgeous you florals, okay? Il y a plein, plein, plein. His hands are still not dirty enough. I know, he works very clean. Everybody's saying your hands are very clean.
I know.
You have to get dirty. I mean, this is just what it is.
Can I have the black suit, this dress oxide?
It's not in my box.
Should be somewhere.
Well, all my oxides are up there. Okay. Donc voilà, gorgeous hue florals. Okay, gorgeous hue florals. And now there is a collection called Rosies. I did not get the paper to start parce que chaque fois que je commande leur papier, je trouve que vous autres achetez les embellissements mais pas le papier parce que vous avez plein de papier. But I could not resist these butterflies. Sont en 3 dimensions. Il y en a 7 dans le paquet. 7 dans le paquet. And they are just so pretty. So this is called just butterfly embellishments from the Rosies collection. Okay. De Spellbinders. Aussi, j'ai commandé le die-cut cardstock sentiments. Donc, ceux-là, il y en a des souhaits. There are sentiments. But what I liked about this is they were all like empowering sentiments. So you are amazing. You are fabulous. I am fabulous. I am original. Smile. I am thankful. Work in progress. Incredible. A little bit perfect, a little bit not. All sorts of beautiful pieces that you could use together. So really, really, really a nice set. Also, they had the stickers. So this is my happiness or my story or happy right here. I am beautiful. I am important. I am grateful. I am amazing. Hi, Wendy. So I thought that this is just something. I get people coming in looking for empowering sentiments all the time. Okay? Then we have this one, believe in yourself, find your way to shine, living my dream, amazing, hello, favorite, close to my heart, let's go make stories, me, myself, and I, beautiful. Donc, vraiment, vraiment très joli. So that's why I ordered those pieces in. If anybody is interested in Rosie's paper, I definitely can get it in. Okay? 100%. Mais le 12-12 et le 6-6 l'air complètement différents. Donc, c'est ça où j'ai eu la trouble. Je savais pas laquelle de commander. And then, just to let you know, we got Hero Hues envelopes in white, a 10-pack. They were always very popular, especially because of this pretty finish to the flap. So those are always very popular. So Hero Hues. All right. Oh, that's it. He needed the black soot.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at this beauty here, here, here.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Pa, pa, pa.
So gorgeous, gorgeous. He's already sprayed it and oxidized it. And you can just see l'oxydation de le distress oxide. So you see how that black and the red together, just unbelievable, or the pink.
If they like our journey or wherever,
Uh-huh.
you have to tell them that the only thing, 99% of the times, I don't have any idea what I'm going to do.
Right.
The only thing they have to do is just put the first color down and try things.
Donc, c'est de faire des essais. Il dit même si tu sais pas exactement où tu vas, tu commences juste mettre une couleur ou un morceau de papier de riz, puis travaille autour. Puis après, juste faire des ajouts. So really, really, that's coming together beautifully. It's really, really nice.
Look at the difference. It's like you can do something light,
Yeah.
dark, and
Yeah.
the first one was like really totally different.
Donc, complètement différent chacune. Et we still like him, okay? Even though he's like making me look bad, he does all these projects in like 10 minutes. I take 10 days, but that's okay. That's okay. That's what he does for a living. Whoops. Sorry. So thank you for sticking with me, guys, and thank you for joining us today. It was fun to be able to look over his shoulder, Antonis's shoulder, and see what he was up to. At the same time, show you all the beautiful stuff that came in. I see people ordering already, the Ron, the Spellbinders, everything. Just really thank you. And those of you who are coming to the classes this weekend, we look forward to seeing you. It's going to be a lot of fun. If at the last minute you decide you want to come, à samedi Jacinthe, till tomorrow, Robert. Donc, si vous avez an impulse that you want to come to one of the classes, appelle-nous, on va trouver la place pour vous. La seule que on est vraiment, je pense que je mets des personnes sur le toit ou quelque chose, c'est le Art Journal, mais toutes les autres, on a la place pour vous placer. Pas de problème. So we would love to see you this weekend. If on an impulse you decide you want to take a class, then just give us a call and we'll see you in a class. So, bye everybody. Donc, je vais pas faire mon vidéo demain. Il va pas avoir une vidéo demain. Lundi. Okay, so we'll have a video again on Monday because tomorrow we'll be in the middle of classes. Have a great weekend, everybody. Merci. Bye, everyone. Bonne fin de semaine. Bye-bye. Say bye.
I said,
Well, look. Say bye.
bye, guys.
Bye. Bye, guys.